This is an Angelic Healing Transmission that you may receive in multiple formats. No driving or operating machinery. And some of you will want to tune into this in a visual sense, taking a look at how these guides may appear on the screen. And some of you will want to tune in fully from an auditory tune in. Allow yourself to settle in and fine tune into these subtle energies. These angels are massive. They are millions of times larger than a galaxy. They have the ability to expand you as well as deepen you into yourself. The angels are asking me to remind you that you can call on them, Archangel Michael, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Azrael. They're reminding us that they're swimming through the rays of this earth plane. They're always here. They're always present. They're always accessible. They're not judging. They're showing me right now that we might not connect with the angels because of things like imposter syndrome or feeling that we can't trust ourselves to discern an angel from something that is maybe harmful to us. They're also showing me that many of you have heard the term fallen angel and you believed that was a negative entity, and what they're sharing is humans will try to understand. Humans will try to explain. Humans think linearly at this time. However, the new human operates from a multidimensional thinking, from a multidimensional presence, from a multidimensional tune-in to their reality. They know, the angels know that we struggle with shifting into the multidimensional. They know that it's not what we're used to. And they're saying, have grace, show up to the practice, have grace, show up to the practice. They're showing me some days your sit with self will feel loathsome. Some days your sit with self will feel loving. Some days your sit with self will feel natural. And some days your sit with self will feel forced. But consistency is our reminder to you all. It is always our reminder to you all. Just show up to it. Play with it. Be present with it. Some days you're working with a mirror. Some days you're working with nature. Some days you're working with silence. Some days you're working with binaural beats. Some days you're oscillating between many of these faculties. Some days it is the breath. Some days it is the movement. Some days it is in the undoing or the non-doing or the release of resistance to rest, the release of resistance to taking a break, the release of resistance to treat yourself, the release of resistance to give yourself love or whatever it is you are needing, even if it is something you are needing that you don't see anyone else need. They're showing me sometimes we consider our own needs and we base them on the collective consciousness. We see, I have this need. Does anyone else have this need? And if they don't, we deny the need. And they're asking us to stop this. They're saying, please let this go. Honor your needs, honor your self-care, honor your pace, honor your rhythm. They're showing me three-eye atlas. They're saying connect. They're saying some of you can't connect, or this is what your thought streams are telling you. They're saying three-eye atlas is locked in with the inner field of our sun right now and will be. This will amplify up until October 30th. So have a sit. Even if it's cloudy, even if you can't get outside, take in the sunshine through a window. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. They're showing me even 30 seconds will do the job. The light codes don't take long to send and be received. It is quantum. It is an entanglement. They're showing us that our Earth is entangled with the sun and this galaxy and this universe. As to our we, they're showing me our sun is entangled with the great central sun. That is why even the timelines that fail or collapse due to an improper use of the time structure, everything is recorded, everything is kept, nothing is lost. Anything that is being collapsed in your life, your psyche, or your self right now, even though it is collapsing, it is not being deleted. It's not permanently lost. Nothing is permanently lost. They're showing me also the planet Saturn and the planet Venus and the planet Jupiter. And they're saying if we can harmonize these three entanglements we have in this life, this is how we unlock our passion. So tune in to how you connect with Saturn. This might be considered purpose, structure, path, destiny. Now tune into Venus. You might tune into this via the Divine Feminine, via your emotional body, intimacy, connection. Now tune into Jupiter. How do you tune into expansion? This blue planet. How do you tune in to all three when you layer atop these relational ties, these entanglements? Do they harmonize? Can they function as one? Can you connect to all three of these planets and feel its center in your body? Can you connect to the color red? Can you connect to the color yellow? Can you connect to the color blue or indigo? Now, can you connect to all three of these rays in a harmony? How does this feel in your vessel? What are you receiving from your guides in this moment? Let yourself see in your inner eye what you may be seeing. Let yourself hear within yourself what you might be hearing. Give yourself a moment now to just adjust to these light codes, to these frequencies. You may want to give yourself a gentle hug. You may want to plant your roots or scan your roots down deep into the earth to get grounded, stabilized, your energy returning to you, my energy returning to me, and closing this session in the divine love and divine light of the one infinite creator. Allowing you all to receive what you were meant to receive from this in the highest and best good of all, knowing you can come back to this anytime. A reminder to hydrate and take care of yourselves. Namaste.